Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and Steam Next Fest is officially upon us, which means brand new games on the channel every day, sometimes twice. And today we are jumping into Blade of Wiz, a Hades-style roguelite where this demo has apparently 20 different weapons and over 100 different customizations. We're going to jump into this game and see exactly what it's all about. I've got a rapier, so I have my light attack. I've got my heavy attack, and then we got a dash attack. So let's just get to it and see how far we can get. Some gaps or walls can be dashed through. Okay, got it. We got our first enemies. We got ghosts and boners. Easy. Not too bad. Attracted more enemies. Of all times, the wound. Stop playing dead, you monster. All right, activate command skill. If we hit Q, we can pull these guys in and just absolutely obliterate them. After mercilessly crushing the enemy, the massive black specter that separated from the night did not vanish, but contracted and condensed like smoke. In the end, it transformed into a seemingly harmless little black cat. Happily raised his tail, prancing over to the knight's feet with tiny steps. Stay back! Keep away from me! Meow. This damned curse! To think it would take such a form. Listen, monster. We're not partners, but if I die in these ruins, you'll fade away with me. Now, vanish. Follow my command. Yeah, that's your voice now, sorry. The kitten droops its ears in grievance, not vanishing, but silently floating beside the night. All right, we've got our two protagonists. We got a ghostly cat and an angry girl. So there's a few different spots we can go to. We've got our route map, and so we can get gold or a blessing. But it looks like some of these spots actually have side pockets, so we can hit up more rooms. Why don't we go here to get the gold, then we can get an equip and a blessing. And this is an elite. And this is going to be our boss. All right, got it. Let's get the money. More money, less problems. Each room entered advances time by 1 step. Okay, so maybe we can't explore as much as we want if there's a time system. And so we've got mana down below. If I hit Q, we pull these guys in. And can I just keep spamming it? No, it has a cooldown. Okay. But that is incredibly strong. We've also got traps on the floor, so we have to be careful about that too. Nice. And we get our giant pile of money. This is going to be the hitless run, man. Honestly, going into this game, I feel way stronger than I typically would when I'm playing like Hades 1 or 2. We can get the equip first. I think that's going to be a new weapon. This is Calamity. Reaching this time grants a curse. More time spent equals greater danger in the Imperial City. Okay, so we've got our time up top. Every single time we go advance a room, we'll hit this Calamity. So that just means the game gets harder, but we can spend more time looting. So I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. I actually really like that system. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Raven's Watch. I couldn't think of the name. I can't think of the name of that game, and I play it like every week. We took damage. That's okay. Only 4 hits. Hummingbird Rapier. Dash attack is shorter and faster, but guaranteed crit on single enemy hit. Okay, we've got a cast iron bow. Light attack charge time is faster. Perfect charge is easier to trigger. Let's try a different weapon. Let's go for the bow. So now we can charge up. If we release right when it lights up, we do a perfect charge. We got a heavy strike and then a dash shot. And so this is our old weapon. We can go ahead and salvage this. Nice. Okay. So the different weapons aren't necessarily going to be 20 different weapon types. They're going to be the same types with different modifiers. And grab a blessing. Don't know what that does, but, you know, it's not a bad idea to be blessed. I'm not sure how well this is going to work with the chain. Yeah, probably not amazing. Because we're going to pull these guys in and just get punched. Do our best not to take any more damage. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to heal in this game. We do have some piercing damage, though. If we can line these guys up. And one charge shot does an enormous amount of damage. What is this? Origin of Strength. At combat start, apply Strength boost to Knight. It gives me 2 stacks, which is 3% all damage per stack. So if I go into a room, I get 6% more damage. Weapon attack has 25% chance to hit 2 times. 50% of the weapon attack's damage, though. It's not bad. After each direct damage, deal 1 additional hit of 1 to 3 random damage. Okay, so we hit them, and then they take a little bit extra damage. That's good if you have, like, a fast-firing weapon that doesn't do a lot of damage, like maybe a dagger or something. Let's do Twin Thunderblades. Open inventory to view items acquired. So this is the Calamity. And so when this starts stacking up, we can see, I guess, what our curses are going to be. I'm assuming these are consumables. And then we got our weapon here. And I can look at our crust. Maybe that's meta progression. And then blessings are going to be our boosts. All right, this is going to be more money, which is fine, because next up we've got a shop. So hopefully we can spend all the money we've gotten on something useful. Maybe some health, hopefully. Or, even better, lifesteal. If I can get some lifesteal, that's always a game changer. All right, that was fast. All right, let's head to the shop, and then we've got our first boss. All right, sir, how about mending my wounds? Oh, there is no sir here. There's no shopkeeper. It's just chests. So this, I think, is a blessing. I don't know what this is. I almost have enough for all 3 of these. Oh, I do have enough for all 3 of these. I can do math. I can do math. All right, let's buy this. Knight's consecutive dashes +1. Every 3 seconds, auto-recover 10 mana. First 1 damage taken after entering a room reduced to 1. That's not bad either. The dashing is nice too, because I don't know what kind of bosses are going to do like crazy stuff we need to get out of the way from. Let's go for micro step. So now I can dash twice. Let's get a blessing. At combat start, apply 2 strength boost. We saw this last time. We also saw Thunderstrike Aftermath, but Flame Slash is new. Weapon attack is a 40% chance to unleash Flame Slash. Sword energy flying in a straight line, dealing damage to enemies hit within range. For each buff type, chance goes up by 10%. All right, let's try this Flame Slash. You can tell that this game is still working on its localization, so I'm definitely going to be patient about that. But for the most part, it does a pretty good job. Oh, this is just a weapon. So we can get a new bow. Dash attack requires no charge and fires triple bow in succession. Spike staff, no spear point and slower attack speed, but light attack final strike becomes a triple hit with a chance to fire spikes. I kind of like the fact that this iron bow lets me charge my light attack really fast. I can salvage this, so if I don't want this, I can just get a little bit of money back. It sucks that I still spent, an extra 40 to look at that, but that's okay. Let's keep what we got. All right, now it is time for the Elite. All right, it's probably you because you've got an extra health bar. That second dash came in clutch. We're also seeing the second attack proc alongside the flaming sword. I need to remember, too, I've got my heavy move. And so if they're really close to me, it does a lot of damage, and it also seems to proc my extra effects. Let's move. Stun lock you? Wait, so when your armor's done, you can just get stunned. All right, well, that wasn't great for you. What is this? Candlelight is a precious resource. Can remove curses or force refresh certain choices. Okay, so it's essentially a reroll. This is what we saw last time. Crawl. First 1 damage taken after entering a room is reduced to 1. Your command skill mana costs -20%. For every 20 unused mana, damage goes up. Well, considering our special ability doesn't really work well for the bow, mana power could be very good for us. So let's do that. And now we're going to get another blessing. Let's look at the paths here. Because if we go to the right, we can go to a rest spot. I assume that's going to heal us. There's a rest spot here, too. This is a fate? I'm not sure what that is. I feel like going to the rest spot, then going to this blessing, then to the fate, then to the shop, or the money, and then to another rest spot is going to be the smartest thing to do. I don't know why you'd want to go left, besides maybe getting another piece of gear. Or maybe if the calamity things are stacking up and you want to stop it. That could make sense. Dude, the extra damage means everything dies in one hit. Everything dies in one hit. And if they don't die in one hit, we've got that extra attack that pops out. We're busted. We're already busted. Crit Blade. After Flame Slash hits 10 targets total, gain 1 stack of crit boost. So that's going to increase our crit rate, our crit damage, and it caps at 10 stacks. But it only lasts for 5 seconds. I don't feel like we'll get a lot of value off of that. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to get Origin of Strength so we have even more extra damage. Let's do that. We're about to hit whatever this calamity is. All right, let's hit this rest spot. I'm not really going to worry too much about getting a different piece of equipment right now. I'm happy with this bow. Shackles. Each gold spent makes me lose an additional 10 gold. That's not that bad. I was expecting, like, losing health every second or something. That's not bad at all. So this will heal us full. And that's all this rest spot does. I mean, it makes sense. I still could get this equipped, or I could go for the blessing. And then I could veer to the left. And then we would get to go to a shop. But I really want to see what this fate is. I want to experience all the tiles at least once, right? So let's go to this blessing. And then we're going to go to that fate. Huh? Enemies again? Yeah, it's almost like we're playing an action game or something. Doesn't matter. They're all going to die in like 2 hits. Here, the last one. I wonder if there's going to be harder difficulties in this demo. Hopefully. Every 10 weapon attacks, apply Fire Ring. So it's going to be like a fire AoE. Apply 1 stack of strength boost at night every 15 seconds. Okay, so every 15 seconds, I'm going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. The higher my buff, the higher the Flame Slash damage. We do get 2 buffs as soon as we go into a room, which means my Flame Slash will immediately be 20% stronger. If you were to get both of these and a fight would last a really long time, you would just get absurdly powerful. All right, let's go ahead and do Buff Sword Aura. We're going to hit the next calamity, maybe. We're going to get close. I don't think we're going to hit it, though. Let's see what this fate is. Oh, so we spend health. Well, good thing there's another campfire coming up. Upgrade blessing. And this is just a normal blessing. Cross Flame Slash. Flame Slash becomes Cross Slash, dealing damage both horizontally and vertically. That could be good, especially because we keep buffing it. We got Wellspring of Strength again, though. Now, let's see the Cross Flame. And now, apparently... Oh, we can keep spending health? Can I look at the map? Yeah, so we have a rest spot immediately above us, if I want to be smart with it. Let's upgrade a blessing because it's cheap. We could boost my strength boost whenever I go into combat. Twin Thunderblades, leveling this up would be nice, but it's only a 5% chance, which means the return is not very good. Let's do Origin of Strength. And if I spend any more, that means we won't have max health. So let's wait on it. Yeah, so we can see that big fire blast. I mean, I don't need the money. I don't need the money at all. But you guys know I'm a masochist. We gotta do all the rooms that we can. Maybe get to the second calamity just to see what it can do. As long as we don't take damage. If we take damage, then this was a really dumb idea. But considering we kill everything and literally... Oh, God! Okay, don't use your spell. Don't ever use your spell. It's going to kill you. Oh, so many bombs, so many traps. I don't know why this room is so much more intense. All right, you're going to blow. You're the last guy. Your armor's almost done. Nice. Perfect dodge. Didn't know that was a thing, but we did it. I'm going to assume since we're pretty far on, if these guys manage to hit me, we're going to take a lot of damage. See, this room is what I expected every room in this game to be like. All right, let's heal up. Greed weighs heavy as shackles. Only pain buys freedom. Per 100 gold held, move speed goes down. On taking damage, gain gold equal to damage taken. So you actually get something good for that. But now I have to go into the boss fight, moving 20% slower. How noticeable is this? Oh, it's really noticeable. Well, hey, we know a little bit more about the calamities, right? It's all about the journey. Sir, wake up. We've got a boss fight to start. Is that a sword in your chest, or are you just happy to see me? All right, shoot. I got 2 dashes, so if I panic, I wonder if I can pull you close. I can. Probably not something I want to do. Oh, you're going to get obliterated. You're going to get obliterated. Yeah, I would run too. Oh, this... I thought that thing shot projectiles. Next phase. I like how I'm still aiming. I'm ready, boss. Oh, you've got blue bars. You got more balls. Take out the balls. They explode into projectiles. Perfect dodge. Let's go. That was accidental, but I'm going to act like it wasn't. Pull you in. Pull everyone in. Time to start blasting some balls. You're almost dead. Can we do this without getting hit? Die, yes! Oh, I got your sword. When mana is full, hold heavy strike, mana depleted, light attack unleashes power slash. What does that mean? So this depletes my mana. Oh, and then my basic attack goes crazy. Each Blessing Crest reward selection plus 1 option. If you have 4 crests, get gold whenever you enter a room. The further from the target, the higher the direct damage. That would have been great too. Let's reroll this. For each calamity owned, mana regen goes up. Damage dealt goes up and damage taken goes up by 50%. Demon Pact. All right, we did it. We got more of this special curse stuff. And let's remember to salvage this so we can further reduce my movement speed. Is it still going? I'm going to be impressed if it is, because I thought that was the end. Silent Church. It really is still going. Okay. That's my mistake for farting around. Maybe I should have kept the bow. The damage on this, though, is very impressive. Not to mention, we're getting the fire cross slash alongside this. So one of these is not lit. I wonder if that's important. I'm ready to die in virtually one hit. No! Why even give me that area? You made me excited. Well done. You've defeated the Vengeance Knight, marking the end of the current demo content. The current experience remains a test build. We're working hard to polish the game. Rest assured, the full release will offer far more content. Until then, we apologize for any rough edges in this demo. This test helps us identify issues. Your patience and feedback drive our progress. Okay, all right. We've prepared 3 to 5 runs worth of unlockable content. Okay, so we can go to the hub area. Okay, Kingdom Hearts. A broken memory is a shattered dream. A shattered dream is a broken memory. Is this the end? Just like that day. Cold and hopeless. It was the day when I was 9. I'm not doing this voice. 2 years since my appointment as captain of the 27th Sun Knight Division. I will never forget that storm. Run. Don't touch it, Sarah. The sun no longer shelters you, Sarah. Look at your chest. That is proof of the Abyss's touch. Commander, I didn't. I just wanted to. Shut up, monster. The entire 27th squad wiped out. Even the sacred relic lost. And you dare return alive? I could have set you straight to the Inquisition. For old time's sake, the Order will handle this internally. Now get out. Final verdict. Former Sun Squad Captain Sarah. Gross negligence, loss of sacred relic, and annihilation of 5 squad members. In consideration of past service, a final mercy is granted. Judgment, stripped of knighthood. Exiled immediately. Sentenced to be a hero. No! Instinctively clutches chest. But where can I possibly flee to now? You could flee to the hub world. That's where we're going. All right. Is this where I can spend stuff? I'm thinking to myself, what meta progression is there because we didn't get anything? Meow. Water, rain, the scent of blood in my nostrils, all fading. My ragged breath slowly steadies. This dream again. That damn downpour. Calming down and focusing. I thought that was the cat talking. I found myself inside a warm tent, the lamplight dim yet bright, and on my chest that monster was perched there, watching me motionlessly. You again, standing guard the whole time I was down? A mere spirit, so afraid of losing its host? Once again, I don't know if it's luck or misfortune, but since I'm still alive, this won't be my end. I will escape this cursed place. All right, so we have our battle results, and this gives us insight. Got it. And so insight, I'm assuming we can level stuff up with. We leveled up a bunch. All right, well, we did pretty good. Oh, we got new weapons. A banner? And we got new special abilities for the cat. Got it. So we can use the bonfire. Psionic Surge. Oh, so we've got this for every level up we got. At Adventure Start, blood vial uses. So I could have had a health potion? Well, that's nice. Yeah, there's a ton of different things you could end up buying. And so we can equip them, I see. We can only have a certain amount equipped at any time. Accumulate discoveries during adventures to earn more points. Unlock psi abilities to gain more slots. With resolve and effort, push deeper into the ruins. Wow, I've got a health potion now. Maybe we can actually win this. Is that all that we really have here so far? It looks like we've got other stands for, I'm sure, other features as the game continues, but then we just go through here and start our next run. Guys, this was Blade of Wiz. I actually had a lot of fun with it. Of course, I blasted through this game, but the amount of weapons, one thing I like is having different weapons you get in the middle of your run. If you're thinking like Hades likes, you typically just stick with the same attack the entire time. You know, that's what your build is surrounded by. I like being able to grab different things, have different synergies, and even swapping between, you know, the sword to the bow and having to rely on the blessings I already got and how well they would translate over. Of course, the spell didn't do the best job because it wasn't great for distance fighting. But I think that's a cool thing that's going to add more variety into the runs. Of course, the Calamity system was cool too. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Give me a comment down below if you want more Blade of Wiz whenever this launches. The link to the demo for this game is down below. Same for all the next best games. And if you guys have watched me this far, absolutely obliterating that night, and you haven't hit the sub button, consider doing so because that supports the channel way more than you know. I will see all of you guys next time, so you all have a great rest of your day.